My name's Mr. Richardson and I'm Assistant Vice Principal in charge of Science. We're aware that when students come to Aldersley, they come from a really wide variety of different science backgrounds. So one of the first things that students do with us is that they start a topic called science skills, and we then make sure that all the students are brought to the same level by looking at the equipment that we use in the science lab, how to work safely in the science lab, and all the different measurement techniques that we use to ensure that everyone starts from the same place in the second topic. Following on from our introductory topic, we work with a really challenging and carefully crafted curriculum that not only builds on their knowledge about science, but also the cultural capital that students will need in their future. An example of this would be that we actually teach students about the famous E=mc² equation when we're teaching the students about energy. In biology, the journey begins with the smallest things, so cells moving into tissues, moving into organs and organ systems. These ideas are constantly revisited over the next 5 years, and additional ideas such as interdependence are woven in so that students build up a really secure knowledge moving forward. In chemistry, students look at starting off with atoms and how atoms form molecules, and how the behaviour that we see in chemical reactions can tell us about the way that these molecules can then go on to be controlled by chemists, and how they can synthesize new molecules, and how we can use the equipment that I've mentioned before to measure out the amounts we need to make the right chemicals. In physics, students gain a really detailed knowledge of the key ideas of forces and energy, and how these two fields relate to each other, and how they relate to abstract fields later on. Students really enjoy studying space and magnetism in the early years of the course, as well as studying waves and, uniquely for our trusts at this age, radioactivity, which students really enjoy doing. They love learning about nuclear power, and they love learning about how it's been used in the world, and also about some of the problems that it's come across. Students also are supported in their learning by use of an online learning platform called Seneca, and Seneca learns what students know and understand and can do, and also understands what they can't do. And so that information that the students reveal through their use of Seneca is used by teachers to help target future teaching to those areas where students are still struggling, and to help them make even more rapid progress. There are also additional time slots for students to work with teachers after school, and breakfast sessions too, where they can attend and and ask any questions that they've got. In later years, students can go to the Crest Club, where students help to develop these skills that they would need if they were going to run their own scientific investigations. And even later on, when they get to sixth form, they even plan their own investigations, and can do the Crest Gold Award, which they can then put on their UCAS form to help them apply to courses like medicine and architecture and engineering in the future. So we have a really broad and interesting curriculum that provides a lot of challenge at Aldersley, and many of our students choose to do more sciences at GCSE by choosing triple science. This year in Year 9 we've got 2 triple science groups. For the first year we've got 2 triple science groups, over 40 students picking to do that additional science in GCSE. And at sixth form, over half of the students in sixth form pick science. So we really feel that students are really enjoying their science and are making excellent progress. And should your child choose to come to Aldersley, and should you and your child choose to come to Aldersley, then we think they'll really enjoy their science here too.